Healthfreedom UK show with not Dr. Rob and Lowland Speaks.
Yes, Pete strikes again. He's such a twat. I hadn't. Listen,
well, I'm
everyone.
glad you liked it.
I hadn't even seen that. Right? Okay, nope. I hadn't even seen that. He said, nope. "I've got a new intro for you, Rob." He said, "I've got a new intro for you." So
yeah, 30 seconds before we started.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I said, "Oh, I'll just play something, one of the old intros." He said, "No, I've got a new one," but he didn't want to show it to me. He just wanted it to be a surprise.
Yeah, so, works best.
Good evening, everyone, and it's Tuesday. It's 8 o'clock. That means it's the big baldy boomer, me, not a Dr. Robert, and the very lowlands Pete, who's a crap producer. Actually, he's quite good, really, isn't he? Let's be honest, he is quite good. So I hope everyone's doing all right tonight. Going to start off the show with just giving you some background of what's been happening with me. In my past week, there's been a lot happening. I'll give you a cookie update. Let me go to my notes. There's also we'll be covering some thoughtful insights on friendship tonight. The NHS is still failing on dentistry. The DBS implant to help Parkinson's sufferers. Ticks are swarming the UK, and we need to be vigilant. And there's a key mineral missing from our diets. And is it health anxiety which is clogging up A&E departments? Plus music, some chat from me and him, and from you, hopefully. And, of course, get ready, Pete, with the quiz thing. Ready? Are you ready?
No.
Get your finger on the button. And, of course, the legendary Quiz of the Week. But before that, it's time to find out this.
Who's in the chat tonight? Everyone's here, ready to ignite, attacking fast. We're feeling fine, no limits here.
And I'm sorry about my crap signal. It's telling me the signal's not very good here. So if it is a bit crap, I'm sorry about that, and I don't know why. But because
audio is good, so
the audio is good. Okay, well that's a good thing. So starting off with who was first in the chat, it was of course. Get ready with the round of applause, please, Pete.
I'm ready.
It was of course Jamesy. Hey, you remember to take the repeat off, Pete?
Just in time.
And followed by Rick, and followed by the man who rhymes, the Roberto of the rhyme. Yes, ooh. Roberto Rhymes is here as well. And then we've got Jen here as well. Good evening, Jen. Nice to have you back Jen. Again. And Manda's here as well. Mascara's here. And Turgoose Steve is here as well.
There he is.
Turgoose Steve. And Kitty's here as well, and so is Jimmy. Jimmy's in the house as well. And anyone else? Kendo's here. Good evening, Kendo.
Hello.
One of our old raccoons, along with Jimmy, of course, and a few other people, actually. A lot of people used to be old raccoons. And, of course, here he is. Yes, he's the man you've all been waiting for. It is Mr. Spanish Chicken. yes, Spanish Chicken is in the house as well. We love him. He's not a plumber. And have I missed anyone? Let's have a look. I'm just going down the list here. Have I missed anyone? I think I'm. Oh, Mascara. No, I already said hello to Snake. I think, didn't I? Yeah, I already said. Yeah. Oi, oi, Pete, you fecker. There we go.
Thank you.
Oi. So, first of all, let me do you a Cookie update. Apparently, Cookie has posted. Let me go and have a look. Actually, or Pete, maybe you could do it whilst I'm just chatting. Can you go to my channel and where I did the Cookie update, Pete? Apparently, he's posted a comment of thank you where I said thanks to everyone. It's that show. So, can you just find that comment whilst I'm just chatting? So, yeah, I've been on the phone to Cookie every day this week. He's getting stronger every day, which is great news. He's still pretty weak. We still don't have a end date to when he's going to be getting home, but he's definitely doing much better. And the good news is apparently he's getting used to the tablet that we brought him, which is great. This is always a difficult time for him to watch around 8 o'clock because there's a lot going on in the hospital. People are leaving, and apparently it can be a bit noisy and everything. So Cookie is said to say thank you very much. Have you got it there, Pete? Is it there?
Yeah, I got it there.
You got it there. Okay.
Where is it bigger? Cannot make this bigger.
No, can you?
It's not allowing me.
No. Wow, it's that crap computer you've got, Pete.
Yeah, well, I know.
Let me see if I can read it, or whether. Let me just.
Whoa. That was not smart.
Where is it? Where is it? I can't see his comment. Oh, hey, Captain, guys, very appreciate you doing. Oh, right, here we go. It must be Dolo FM. Yeah, is that right? No, that's not him, is it?
No.
Is this
message? Thank you, Rob, for organizing this and coming to visit with the surprise. And many thanks and love to everyone. And I was truly overwhelmed by the response. I'm still in hospital, and it's taken me a while to get used to using this modern tech thingy. But I'm getting better. I will be around online a little bit. And I still need to focus on recovering and
home again.
Yeah,
but I will be lurking and listening. Big hugs, much love, and thank you all so much. There we go. Thanks, Pete, for that. I much appreciated. There we go. And delicious food is here as well. And I don't know who that is. That could be my reveal yourself, delicious food. But I know my sister's here because. She's there, Mama. That's my sister. So that delicious food could be her husband. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. If you are someone else, reveal yourself if you are Charbel. But if you're not, I'm sorry about that. So what else has happened? So some bad news, some sad news. Unfortunately, my mum has had another heart attack. But on Sunday, I woke to a message from my brother, and my mum had another heart attack in the night, and she called for an ambulance. And my brother came over once when she called him as well. They waited 45 minutes for the ambulance, and then in the end, my brother just took her down to the hospital. It turns out that she's had another heart attack, and it was apparently a bad one. My mum described it as being more painful than childbirth, and I don't know what that feels like. Thank you very much, everyone. Roberto, thanks, man. But she's definitely on the mend. I've been going to see her every day, so I've had a really, really busy week. I went to see her today, and she's much, much better. She does need a third stent doing, but they really don't want to do it because her there's more complications with her kidneys, and they're worried about her kidneys as well. So at the moment, they're just trying to manage her condition with drugs. But I did post, right, so we've got a little WhatsApp group to do with Cookie, so a few people knew about it. as well. And I wanted I wanted just to explain to people, because I think the more people that can send out some positive energy and vibes and love to my mum, I know that will go to her. So I really thank everyone that has done that. I really do appreciate it.
Best wishes, Rob, from us.
Yeah, no,
from everybody here in Holland.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. Yeah. Send off. Everybody. I want all the love from Holland. Yeah,
all the wooden shoes. Yes, and tulips.
Yeah, I want all the love from Holland. What else has been happening? Oh yes, so we had Valentine's Day, Pete, didn't we? And you, Pete, did a special, not a Valentine's Day special with Kitty and Paula. I understand
it was special. Yeah,
I did watch it, Pete.
Very good.
I was busy at the time.
Well, and you were having Valentine. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I'll explain where I was. But I did watch the replay, and I thought it was very good. And I'd just like to remind everyone who watches the show, because we have got some new subscribers that have come from Sonia's channel, that all the people that are linked to this channel, like Kitty and Paula, they stream, for example, on Rumble. And I have put the link in the show notes. So if you want to follow the girls' channel, you're very welcome to, and I would encourage you to, because there's not enough girls that do stream, and the girls do a great job. They've been doing it now for how long? They've been doing it for, Pete? 6 months or so, something like that, maybe a bit longer.
Yeah,
but they're starting to become much more confident at it, and I congratulate them. They're really starting to get the hang of it now, and they're worth a follow. So links are in the bottom, along with Mr. Steve Turgoose, who is our guitarist and philosopher, and along with Mr. Smith, the drummer. Yes, the drummer. Yeah, Mr. Smith, and he's worth watching as well. So all the show links are at the bottom here, along with some music that we're going to play a bit later as well. I've just seen we've got some new people in. Rich T, good evening, sir. Nice to see you. Hello, mate. Have I missed anyone else out? Let's have a look. Have I missed anyone else? I'm just going up and down here. No. Roberta. No. Good. Okay. Good. So I was. Has Mr. Smith turned up? Has he turned up? Did he turn up? Oh yeah, here he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yep. There he is. The drummer's here. Mr. Drummer, he is a good drummer. He's worth watching. He plays these live, and he does amazing songs as well. He's got great content on his channel. So please go and follow Mr. Smith. He's a great man. He's a good human. You may never see his face. He's the man behind the mask, because he likes to be incognito, a bit like my producer here. He likes to be a bit incognito, apart from the after chat. So if you ever, and also we do at the end of our 2 hours, we do have a after chat show as well, where myself and 8 other people can come into and we just have a general chit chat amongst ourselves. So it'd be great to see some new faces, because I'm sick of Spanish.
The thing is, Rob, people don't have to see me look like, oh my God, what is he saying now? Oh my God.
Oh, look, there we are. Look, he showed his face. Oh my God. Well. And plus, I was actually talking of Pete. I've also I put Pete's link into his show as well. Starfish Troopers. Down at the bottom, the links are there. Yep. He does a daily meme show every day. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 20 minutes, but it's worth watching. It's a really, really good show. So if you can give and
Rob's in it every time.
And apparently, not apparently, I know for a fact that he just loves to put my wonderful face.
No, to shit on you, that's about right. Yeah.
He just loves to put my wonderful face in an appropriate place. Hey, there's a rhyme, Roberto. He loves to put my face in an appropriate place.
Ooh.
Hey. So where was I Friday? I was out watching the new Bridget Jones movie. Yes, I was out watching. What?
Well, sorry, it was Valentine. I get it. Okay. Well.
Yeah, it was It was only released on Thursday, so we went to watch it on Valentine's Day. And to be honest with you, we don't normally do anything like that. I mean, I don't even go to the cinema, not hardly at all, right? Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, right? This really shocked me, actually, Pete. And I just want to do this. Where is it? Where is it? Can I find it? No, not that one. Not that one. Where is it? That one? No, not that one. Support the show. New advert. No. Oh, this one. I just want to do this because I've got a question.
Hey, we got a question for the chat. Dr. Robert's got some questions. Get ready to give him the answers and write them down in the chat.
I haven't played that one for a while, Pete, have
it's
I?
been a while. Yeah, funky one, nice one.
So the question is, so I went to the cinema, right, on Friday, and first of all, let me just, the question is, how much is a small bag of popcorn? And if you already know the answer, don't say, but have a good guess. Pete, how much do you think in British pounds is a small bag of popcorn? And flip me, it was small. It was very, very small. So
Was
how
it
much
salty?
do you reckon?
Salty or sweet?
It was a salty. Rich T is going for £8.
I'm going for
Jen's going for a
£4.50.
£5. Rich T's gone for £8.
Holy shit!
Roberto's gone for £6. Kendo, who hasn't been anywhere in about 80 years.
60 years.
Kendo, you're so old you can't remember. £2 doesn't even exist anymore, Kendo.
I'm like 450, but I'm thinking.
So you're going for 450.
Yeah, for the smallest one. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, the actual price, and it was a small bag. I'm telling you, it was a small bag. I couldn't believe it. It was £5.95.
Wow, £6.
£5, shilling and a half penny, says Jimmy.
Wow.
Yeah. Marin's Mama, my sister said £5. You were close, yeah. So I think it was Jen. Jen got it nearly right.
Roberto, £6.
Yeah, Roberto, £6. You were the closest, mate. Congratulations. Yeah, £6. Can you believe it's £6? Yeah,
popcorn. Fucking corn.
It wasn't 666 pence though. Okay, it wasn't 666 pence. They love their numbers. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. The prices of these, and apparently now what they're starting to do, they're starting to put like try and encourage people to go back to the cinema to watch concerts and theatre shows live now, Pete.
Yeah.
So instead of you going to the theatre, you're going to go to the cinema and see it on a big screen.
On the screen. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think of that, people? For me, this. I mean,
if a normal ticket for a concert is like £100 and that's like £20, maybe it's an option. But
I mean, at least you get
no.
I mean, the seats were comfortable. Mascara's way behind. Mascara's just said £4. Mascara, your internet's so slow. Yes, Spanish, they are robbing bar stewards. They are robbing bar stewards. Absolutely.
Yep.
I smuggle my own popcorn and sweets in. Well, Jen, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. Take sandwiches, says Roberto Rhymes. Yeah.
Yeah, but Rob needed the bag to put his pee in.
Anyway, and a hip flask. Okay, yeah. Anyway, what was Roberto? What was Bridget Jones like? It was very, very different from the other films. So if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you because
was she in it?
Huh?
It was the original actors. Or are they all in it?
It's all the original actors. Yeah, it's all the original actors. But it's completely different. It deals with grief.
Divorce?
No, it deals with grief, and it deals with more bringing up kids and things like that, and it also deals with the subject of having a relationship with a younger person.
Okay.
So there you go, and the difficulties of that. So
was it funny?
Yes, there were some funny moments in it, some very good funny moments in it. Would I say it's the best one? No. I'd say that the best one was the original one. But I mean, this is the writer has written it this way, and I think this is the final book now and the final film. But it was different, and I thought it was good the way it ended and finished. So no more Bridget Jones now, but I won't spoil it for anyone. I thought it was pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I doubt anybody's going to watch that one.
I bet you there's a few ladies that might watch it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah.
I'm a lady, and I watched it. You know,
that's true.
So, and I also wanted to. My partner very kindly got. So my son took a great photo of my cats, and it is in the background here, but you can't really see it. So, and I'm going to put it up on the wall, but I'm going to grab it now, and so that you can maybe appreciate it a bit better. And here it is. There you go.
Yeah, your camera shit. But
put it solo. There we go. Look at those beautiful boys. Look at them. My little panthers. They're my two little black panthers, they are. And I love them to pieces, even though one of them's extremely naughty. And you might have noticed that normally my speakers, which are here, have normally got the grills off. Why have you got the grills on, Robert? Well, with the cat likes to go like this on the tweeter.
Yeah.
And then I like to get very angry and shouty and say
get
to
a
them,
water spout thingy.
Stop doing that. I should get. Do you know, Pete?
Do that.
I should get a water gun, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Do it.
But the thing
Just
is, every time I go
a couple of times and be really strict, and then they'll leave them alone.
Every time I go into the bathroom, the cats like to follow me, and they jump in the bath, and I have to turn the tap on, and they like the water. So I don't know. I don't know if a squirty might. I don't know. There we go. Look, Jen. Look, see, Jen. I'm going to see Bridget with friends, hoping it's better than the second movie. I think it was better than the second movie, Jen. See, Pete. So shush you.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah, Gazza and Gizzy. Exactly. My two little black panthers, Gazza and Gizzy, and their love.
That's a good photo.
Oh, is my picture that bad? Is it? Rob coming to us live from 1996 on a Nokia 3210. Listen, mate, I've tried everything to get this picture right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's crap. I'm very sorry. I've got everything shut down. You know, I don't know what else to say. I don't know. It could be StreamYard. It could be that they're busy trying to, because I even checked my speed, didn't I, Pete? And my speed was all
my
good.
camera is fine, guys.
Yeah. Shut it, Pete. What? It's awful. Thanks for that, sis. Oh, that's great. Lovely.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe play some music and then it'll fix it.
I don't know. If it's bad, it's bad. What can I do? I don't know what else to say, really. I don't know what else to say.
That's what it is. It's what it is.
You know, it is
Deal
what
with
it
it.
is. You know, is the sound okay, though? Is the sound okay? You know? Is the sound okay? Does
For
it
me,
sound
it is.
all right? It's much easier to watch with Rob blurred out, says Jimmy.
See? It's less
Cheers,
distracting.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut it, Smithy. Shut it. Right. What am I going to do? Right. Let me go to my schedule here. Let me have a look. What am I doing? We've done that. We've done that. Done that. First article. Friendship meme. Right. So last week I wasn't on. I was on Rumble exclusive because we had the amazing 70s night, and it was so good. It was really good. Good evening, Mahatma Malevolence. And it was really, really good. It was a great night, and thank you for everyone who participated. But what I didn't get to do in my last show on YouTube was share this thing about friendship, and I did say about it, and I thought it was really important, which is one of the reasons why I want to bring it up again. This really makes you think about friends and why we lose friends, maybe, and how we make new friends. So take a look at this and see what you think of this.
Mel, why is it so hard to make friends as we get older?
There is a massive shift that happens in adult friendship when you hit 20 that nobody sees coming. The rules of friendship completely change when your 20s hit. And I'm going to explain the rules when you're little And then we're going to talk about the rules of adult friendship. So when you're little, your entire life is organized around friendship and making it possible because you're with people your age all the time in class and sports.
So true.
You move in groups because you're on teams and you're in neighborhoods and you're always together. You also celebrate the same milestones. You're hitting the same birthdays. You're all talking about the next level of school or this thing this summer. You're watching the same movies because you're all the same age. And so there's so much synergy and relevance, and the conditions to spend a ton of time together are there. Then you get to university and you spend even more time together. And what happens when you hit your 20s, right, is that it moves from this big group sport where you just kind of expect to be around your friends all the time. You expect the group to get invited because that's what's always happened. You expect to see them all the time because you do always see them all the time. But then your 20s hit, the rules change, and what I call the great scattering happens. Everybody moves in different directions. And friendship goes from group sport to individual sport. You can no longer expect friendship. You are no longer part of a group that is expected to be invited everywhere because everybody scatters. And suddenly everybody's on different timelines. You're in different cities. You're moving in different directions. So there's no way to locate yourself inside your friend group. And the only thing that's keeping you together from your friends from you were little is a text chain that starts to go quieter and quieter and quieter as people start to focus on the people in front of them. Mm-hmm. And that brings me to two major shifts that I want you to embrace using the let them theory. Number one, you can no longer expect friendship. You have to take a way more flexible approach and a more proactive approach. You got to let people come and go. Mm-hmm. Super important. And then you got to let me take the actions to create the friendships. I got to go first. I got to be the one planning. I got to seek out new people. But there are three pillars of adult friendship based on research that are also going to help you understand that when people come and go in your life, 99% of the time, it's not personal. And you actually haven't lost them as a friend. One of the three pillars is missing. So the three things that need to be required to have a friendship happen are the same three things that were around all the time when you were a kid. Number one, proximity. Proximity matters tremendously. Proximity means who are you actually physically next to? In fact, they've done research, Jay. If you and I were in a dorm and we lived across the hall, I don't remember the percentages exactly, but it's like 90% chance we're going to be friends.
Interesting.
The poor person at the end of the hallway, 10% chance that we're going to be friends with them because of proximity. Even a matter of 50 feet makes a difference. And so when you were little, you were in proximity to people your age all the time.
All day.
Exactly. The research also shows that to have, as an adult, a kind of casual friend, you need to spend approximately 70 hours with somebody. Mm-hmm. To have a close friend, 200 hours. Mm-hmm. So when you're an adult, that creates a big problem because who are you spending all your time with once you're 20? The American Times study shows that it's with people you work with. So why aren't we best friends with people at work? Because you have proximity and you're spending a lot of time together. But here's the thing, timing. When you were little, you were in the same timing of life with everybody.
Yeah.
When you hit your 20s and it's now individual, everybody's on different timelines. Some of your friends are getting married. Some are going to graduate school. Some are now pursuing jobs. Other people are moving out of the city, into the city. Everybody's timing is now different. And this also explains why you're almost never best friends with people at work, because the timing is off. You're sitting next to people that are in very different times of their life. You may like them a lot and you may be friends, but you never spend time outside of work because they're at home with their family and you're going out with your buddies your age on the weekends. And then that brings me to the third thing that needs to be present for a friendship to truly click, and that's energy. And the thing about energy is it changes. And you can have fantastic energy with somebody, and then if you decide you're not drinking anymore, the energy's off.
Yeah.
If you decide to get really focused on fitness, the energy's off. If you have very different political beliefs, the energy's off. It's not personal. It's one of these three pillars, and it has helped me so profoundly, Jay, to realize that people come and go, and it's a beautiful thing, and you should let them.
What do you think of that, Pete? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Have I got my mic correct?
Your mic is good. Your mic is good, but your picture is still shit. So all you did it didn't work, but okay.
Well, I tried it. Yeah, it's telling me that the signal's shit. So sorry about that, everyone.
No worries.
Um,
Yeah, no, it's
think-
yeah, she's right. Sure.
I know some people said, "Oh, it was overanalyzed." And I think Rich T, where was it? Over engineering friendships. I get what you're saying, but for me, when I saw that, I thought it was very, very apt, and it made me understand, because I don't know about you, Pete. I mean, I consider that the people that we have in our community, especially the very close ones that we chat with in the after chat and things, are definitely friends. Okay, we may not be able to be close, but we do spend that time together. And to me, it made a lot of sense that it's about your location. You know, I mean, where I am now. I mean, when I used to work, my friends were the people at work. Now I've left work. I don't have anything to do with those people. Now, could it be that the fact that maybe the only thing that we had in common was the fact that we all worked together, and also I like the fact that she turned around and she said about like if you get into health and fitness and you start going to the gym, you may not align anymore with your friends. Or for example, you know, you may have drunk a lot and gone down the pub a lot, and then those were your friends, the people down the pub, and then you no longer go down there. For me, it made a lot of sense, and it just and as we grow older as well, and when she said about like if you have kids, like your kids will take up your time, so you no longer have the time for the friends who are still maybe single or whatever. But to me, I found that very, very thought provoking. What are people saying? Let me have a look. When you're in your 20s, you get married and responsibility wipe out your friends. Yep.
Yeah, work and career, and I think the biggest trap is planning. You know, when you're young, you think you can plan your life. Oh, I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna get a kid, you're gonna career, and a mama, and a house, and a car, and yeah, I forgot about that.
Amanda thinks there's some truth in it. Yeah, I so do I. And Spanish says, I don't need Facebook friends. We know who friends are. Yeah, again, that was the whole thing, wasn't it? But you know,
I think it's especially when you're in your career phase that it's harder, right? Because you're also somehow a competitor at the people you're working with. Somehow, you know, you're competing with them as well. So I used to. So yeah, I don't know if that's really friendship.
And I've said this saying before, and it might.
When you get older, it gets better.
Yeah, I'm sure I've said this saying before, people, that people come into your life sometimes for a reason, sometimes for a season, and if you're very lucky, they come into your life for a lifetime. And I think that encapsulates friends as well. Mr. Smith said she really made some good points. It was a great explanation of a sensible way of looking at it all. Thanks, Mr. Smith. There we go. Yeah, I have.
And
Jimmy has no friends.
It is an investment, right? 200 hours.
Yeah, you've got to invest it. I only have people close to me of similar minds. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
There are games I play for more than 200 hours. So
Kendo used to know a lot of potheads.
Huh?
Now he knows a lot.
Kendo. You still do Kendo.
Now he knows a lot of pot pans. I've always kept in very close contact with my girlfriends. We partied in the 90s, and now we go to the cinema. Well, again, I think you're quite lucky, Jen. I really do, because Jerry, honey, I'm home. Hi, Jerry, son of Mick. How are you, sir? How are you? Good to have you on board, sir. Good to have you on board. What's malevolence? No way am I giving Tracebook passport ID. It's a shithole anyway. Well, we know what it's there for, Mahat, don't we? We all know it's just trying to know exactly what you have for dinner.
Life log.
Yeah, exactly. It's a life log, isn't it?
That's the original name.
Was it?
That's what it.
What was that? What was the first one before that? What was it called? MySpace, wasn't it?
MySpace, yeah.
Yeah, MySpace. Whatever happened to MySpace? Spanish says there is a difference between friends and acquaintances. Best thing my dad ever said. I completely 100% agree with that, Spanish. Yeah, there is a massive difference between friends and acquaintances. Absolutely. Let me go to my notes here. So I've done that one. I want to read you an article about dentistry. Now, most of my regulars knows that I'm going through some dental issues at the moment. In fact, I've got the dentist on Thursday, and I'm really not looking forward to it. But there you go. Who does look forward to dentistry? So
Nobody.
let me share my
The
screen.
dentist.
Yeah. So let me share this. Pete,
Yep.
do you want to put it up? If you
I'll
pardon
put
the
it
pun.
up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how's my sound, Pete?
Good.
Okay. NHS dental care very weak and not fit for purpose, health leaders warn. And this is obviously from sky.com. NHS dental care is very weak and not fit for purpose. The medical officer has warned. Chief Medical Professor Chris Whitty has told MPs that a lack of NHS dentistry access for children will set them up for lifelong poor dental health. Speaking at a public accounts committee in Parliament, Sir Chris said the NHS dental system is very weak and has got weaker over time. I think we would all say this is a problem, particularly for those who find it difficult to get dental services when they need them in states of emergency. So I think everyone should agree that the NHS dentistry is in a much weaker state than most other areas of the NHS. Well, what an obvious statement, Mr. Chris Whitty. The last time I think most people in the country would consider the NHS dentistry was operating as good as they would anticipate it should do was probably in the early 1990s, and the changes since then have all tended to either do nothing or make things worse. Whitty, who is also an interim permanent secretary at the Department for Health and Social Care, stressed that the early prevention is absolutely critical. However, he added, the very sad reality was the opposite. The professor also warned that a common procedure among children in hospital is the destruction of teeth due to tooth decay, which sets them up for lifelong poor dental health. Data shows as many as 6 in 10 children have rotten teeth by age of 5, with stark differences between the poorer regions of England and the more affluent. For example, the number of 5-year-olds with poor dental hygiene was on the rise in London, the North East and the South West. Whitty and other NHS leaders criticised the NHS recovery plan put in place by the previous government for failing to deliver dentistry for more appointments. Well, what I've got to say about this, everyone, is the fact that there's a twofold problem going on here. You've got the whole food problem and parents problem, and that is, and I'll give you an example here, that my son, he's got a friend that's got a small child, and he reckons that he has, Pete, at least 2 cans of fizzy a day. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
He's just found out that now he's 7 apparently. He's got to go and have a root canal at the age of 7, which is absolutely ridiculous. The other problem that they never even mentioned in this article, and that dentists have been screaming about, is that the government has also taken away the subsidies. So how on earth, right? What on earth is whittling on about? What's his whittling on about? Because we know what the problem is. Dentists are screaming about it, and they're saying, you can't offer these services. We can't offer dentistry for nothing, or literally, if we treat a patient, we're not even breaking even at some points. So they just need to sort themselves out. I don't know why they're letting this get into a mess, Pete. Maybe it's about the bigger plan of NHS privatization, dentistry privatization. I can't get an NHS dentist now. And by the way, if you do have an NHS dentist, hang on for it a bit like gold. And we've got a story coming up about that. Hang on to it like gold because and you need to go and see your dentist at least, I think it is once every 6 months, to keep your NHS place. So don't let it slip. Okay. But yeah, it's a twofold problem. What are people saying about it in the chat? Let me have a look. Because I never went to the dentist, says Roberto. UK teeth are the worst in the world. Thanks for that, Mr. Goose. UK dentistry is tooth grindingly inefficient. Absolutely. Let me have a look. Jen says, last NHS dental appointment was pre-COVID-19. Couldn't get an appointment post C19, so have gone private. Yeah. And if you do look around, though, look for affordable dentistry. That's what I went for. And they are cheaper than most private dentists. They're not as expensive as some of the private dentists. And if you get really lucky, you know, I mean, you might even want to take out a plan. But really, it's a bit of a mess. There's not a lot you can do. Jim says, I have teeth like the 10 Commandments, all broken.
Aww.
When I get a special to my selectors request, Roberta, what my special request for the selectors? I don't know what you're on about, Roberta. We're not doing requests today, mate. It's difficult enough for me to get organized. It takes me 4 hours to get this show organized. NHS dentistry is non-effing existent, says Mahatma Malevolence. Over the years, I have come to regard you all as people I met. Arnold J. Rimmer of the mining ship Red Dwarf. Oh, he's going back to the story about friendships. Okay. So there you go. That's what I think about the dentistry. It's all a load of teeth, really. It's all teeth and no action and no chewing. Pete, what do you think?
Well, it's bad because it has all kinds of health consequences beyond.
Well, it does.
Just
your
teeth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, you and I have both got had some serious problems with teeth, haven't we?
Yeah,
Whether they've been,
but I took the drastic solution.
Yeah, Pete's gone for his
I'm
drastic
happy
solution.
I did. I'm happy I did.
And also, now changing the subject a bit, I just wanted to go for. I saw this, and this is about the DBS implant. Watch this and see what you think of this, because this is a bit controversial.
With your stimulators off, with your right hand, if you possibly can, touch your nose, touch my finger. Okay, on the real test, do you think you could pick that up for me? Right, okay. Should we switch it on? Okay. All right.
That's it.
Does that feel better?
That feels good.
Should we try and do these assessments again? With this hand only, and with your right index finger, touch your nose, touch my finger. Okay, you're all right. It's amazing. Good. All right. Yeah. Can you try picking that cup up for me with your right hand? Well done.
It's incredible. That is amazing. That is an amazing change. For him to even just drink is great.
That deserves a round of applause.
Deep brain stimulation involves the surgical implantation of stimulator.
Oh, your audio is going.
Okay. You got it? Is it back?
Nope.
No?
Now it's breaking up, so I don't know.
Okay, let me just, hang on, bear with. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Okay, get rid of that.
Turn cam off. Maybe that helps.
Stop the cam. Is that any better, Pete?
Yeah, it's good again. Yee.
Yeah. Okay, let me just let me just read this to you, right? So deep brain stimulation involves the surgical implantation of mutilator and electrodes into the brain to treat various conditions, including Parkinson's, dystonia, and certain neuropsychiatric conditions like obsessive compulsive disorder. The DBS system consists of 3 main components: an implant, pulse generator, electrodes, and extension wire. The IPG, similar to a heart pacemaker, is placed under the skin in the chest or abdomen and sends electrical pulses to the brain through the electrodes. During the procedure, electrodes are implanted into specific areas of the brain, such as the sublimic nucleus or other places. The surgery can be performed under local anesthetic, where the patient is awake, or under general anesthetic. The patient's head is stabilized with a frame, and electrodes are inserted through small holes and drilled into the skull to reach the targeted brain areas. After the electrodes are implanted, the IPG is placed in subsequent procedure, usually under the collarbone or the abdomen. The system is then programmed to deliver electrical stimulation to the targeted brain areas. Let me put my camera back on and see if that's what's that now like. Crap.
Yeah, still shit, but audio still good.
Okay, shall I just keep it off?
Yeah, this is better. At least you look handsome here.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. That's what do you think about that, Pete? It's
well,
very
I know that video. It's from a couple of years back, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. I saw it, and you know they're talking about. I mean, we all know what Musk is doing with brain implants and things like that. But this is the time when it can be used for good. Surely, what would you say?
I totally agree, and that's more of the reality what that brain chip is at the moment. It could help you with Parkinson's. It could help you with if you're paralyzed. It could with things like that, right? It's not reading your brain yet. It's not fucking connecting you to the whatever. Not yet.
No,
so it's still far away from that. And these are definitely the things we should be doing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is
listen. If I was him and I had the Parkinson, fuck yeah, stick a fucking brain chip in there.
Now listen,
I don't care.
Kendo makes a good point here. Okay, 1 gram of cannabis oil under the tongue, and we do have that, Kendo. Yes, there are families.
Well, ecstasy as well can do that.
Apparently so, Pete. Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there is other stuff, but like Mr. Smith says here, this is what AI should be doing, working this stuff out.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely right. You need to close some pages on your laptop. It's not a laptop. Delicious food. It's my desktop, and all the pages are shut. So I don't know what's going on. It could
MI5 is lurking.
It could be StreamYard. It could be whatever. I don't know. But I have tried. I've tried. Maybe I just need to get my son onto it because he's a computer whiz kid. So maybe we can.
I think your neighbor hacked your internet.
Well, Pete, you saw, didn't you? It could be. I mean, it could be also the VPN. So I'll have to take the VPN off, maybe. But in the meantime, you'll just have to put up with my lovely picture here. So yeah, MDMA as well, says Spanish. Yeah,
ecstasy.
Yeah, ecstasy. Same thing. So I think it's something that it is for the good. But again, for other things, we don't really want to be using it. We don't want to be sending brain signals to make people do bad things, do we? Or even to control their thoughts, Pete. I mean, I don't know if this is a two-way thing, whether this is going to...
Yeah, but you don't need a chip in your brain for that. They can do that remotely already.
Yeah, and if I had his condition, like you said, Pete, I think I'd go for it. I really do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And I would ask to fucking connect the internet. Can you put Pornhub on that thing? Thank you.
Where are we now? Right, so we've done that. I've done that. 10 to. Do you know what, Pete?
Could you program an erection with a thing like that? Probably.
Let's do a song, Pete.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, this is a song from a band that I've seen a few times. They're not very big, but they've done some lovely songs, and I like to share music with you guys. And this is from the Black Heart Orchestra, and it's called Wake Up, and it's to do with Snow White. And I'll talk about Snow White a bit after. Here we go.
Started off with this fear, ended up with this thunder, and it's all I can do, and it's taking me under. When did I stand a chance? When did life get so messed up? In a dream, in a trance, then you scream at me, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We fought fire with flame, put away all that has been. All that's left is your name, when you're lying beside him. When did we stand a chance? When did life get so messed up? In a dream, in a trance, then you scream at me, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, the Black Heart Orchestra there, and Wake Up and Snow White. And let me tell you, I went to see them, and they said that how they've made that video, they were visiting the country, Pete, and they saw this Snow White display in a shop. I'll cover that in a second. They saw this display in a shop, and literally what she did was the singer, who sounds a little bit like Kate Bush. I would agree with. I think it was Kendo said that. She just literally videoed it, and then they put the music to it. And talking of Snow White, when I went to see the new Bridget Jones movie, Pete, they always show trailers, don't they? There's a new Snow White coming out, right?
Yeah, I know.
And it looks bloody shit.
Yeah, I know.
It looks absolutely
It's
crap.
the most downvoted video on YouTube at the moment.
Oh, really? Honestly, it looks.
Yeah.
And I thought Snow White's meant to be a pretty girl. Honestly,
Yeah, and white, another Mexican.
Yeah. She honestly, I thought it looked absolutely dreadful, and I thought, well, not many people are going to go and see that. Mr. Smith,
Nope.
I downloaded that video today, so I don't know where you're getting. It's not available, mate. So I don't know what to say, but I downloaded that only today. So unless it's been taken down today, I don't know what to say. But listen, that brings us to the end of our first hour, Pete.
Ooh,
It's flown by. It's flown by.
very good.
Yeah. So we're going to go over to Rumble now, and we're going to say, please join us over on Rumble. Pete's put the link in, haven't you, Pete?
It's in there. Yeah, I'll share
The
it
link's
again.
also it's in the show notes as well. So please come over and follow us on Rumble, or don't. It's entirely up to you. But before you go, please hit the like button. It does help with the show.
Rob, the link that you shared for the song doesn't work. So you have to look up a better link.
Okay. I'll look it up again. I'll look it up again. I'll look it up again. Right.
Thank
In the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube, and we're going to say hello to Rumble. Goodbye, YouTube. Bye bye.